Sharpening the ceramic clipper blades. How do I do it? My first step in sharpening these, and I'm going to say it's 3 steps. Number 1 is you want to look at them very, very close. We want to make sure that there are no broken tips. At least 50% of the time, I will find there's a little teeny tiny chip or break in it. Let's find one that's that way. It's a good idea to keep a supply of these on hand. Now this one is obvious. That one's a big break. But sometimes it'll be just a teeny, teeny, teeny chip at the tip. But this will go through and it could cut the dog or the person or whoever's using it. Now the purpose of these ceramic blades. Ceramic is harder than the metal and it stays cooler. There's a breaking in point, but they'll keep its sharpness longer. So what you can do is you can choose not to sharpen it. Just sharpen just the one blade, test it and see if they're good. And if they are, you're good to go. You do like me, I mark my blades. And I even have some sharpeners that'll put like the date they did it. And you may want to sharpen these every other time. Now, you can't put these on your clipper machine. Number 1, the magnet won't fit on it. I guess you could use like some kind of a putty to hold it. And the ceramic's just too hard for the abrasives we use for the metal. So, we have to use diamond. Let me show you the tool that we use. Now this is from DMT and we sell these, and you can get it with or without the stand. And it comes on a coarse side. You see the little C? It looks the same. The color looks the same on both sides. You have to look for the little letter and the color to know which is the coarse side. And this is the coarse side. And let's come down here so you can watch what I'm doing. Now I'm going to blow this off. And on these, it's good to have one of these brass brushes, because when we sharpen this, we can actually pull up little burrs inside between the blades, and you want to be able to knock them off. And the brass brushes work better than the regular clipper brushes. So what I'm doing here, and I'll turn this sideways, I'm laying this down. Now this is different than doing the ride line. This is more like doing the rub block. That type of pressure, where I'm laying my fingers here and I can just go, hangs over my, I have room for my elbow, and I'm going up and down, up and down. So that you've got the grind marks going vertical. And what we're looking for, little bits of grind marks going up and down and a little bit shinier. That's really about all I need. And it definitely looks shinier. I'm going to take this out. You flip your little stand over. And I'm going from coarse to fine. And it's red. Even if it doesn't have the F, it's going to be red. The blue is 45 micron, or, it's hard to read this, 325 mesh or grit. The red, which I'm going to now, is 25 micron or 600 mesh. Once again, up and down. And then I'm going to brush it off good. And a little bit of squirt. And I'm going to put these back together. And you want to be careful when you're putting these back together, because if you squeeze it too hard, you can actually break the ceramic. And that wouldn't be good. It's always good to have extras of these. Those cut really nice. And those are sharpened.